So what happens when the dream you've been chasing your whole life just falls apart? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. We're diving deep into the lyrics of Silent Tears, and trust me, it's a powerful story about hope, heartbreak, and ultimately finding yourself when you feel completely lost.
Okay, so right off the bat, the song just drops us into this incredibly peaceful scene. You've got bamboo whispers and mountains soft and misty white. But here's the thing, this isn't just pretty scenery, right? This is our main character's entire world. It's this quiet, simple, rural life. And it's so important because this is the before picture, the world he's about to leave behind. It really sets the stage for the massive contrast that's coming.
And that contrast, that's basically the engine of this whole story. At its heart, it's all about the tension between two totally different worlds. You've got the quiet, familiar past that he comes from. And then there's this magnetic, almost irresistible pull of a big, glittering city dream.
Yeah, and this dream, it's really the driving force, isn't it? It's not just some casual thought, like, oh, maybe I'll move. The lyrics actually call it a call, like it's pulling him away from everything he's ever known. And I love this detail. The towers are proud and tall. They're not just buildings. They're almost alive, you know? They represent ambition, a better life, the whole shebang.
So, what exactly was this dream? I mean, what kind of promise is so powerful that you'd pack up and leave your whole world behind? Let's break down what he was really chasing.
Okay, now this is what I find so fascinating. Look how specific these promises are. It's not just a vague idea of success. No, it's a full-on fantasy built on these almost mythical images. Golden streets, a room with the view, Guangzhou skies so bright and new. This is the postcard version of the dream, the heavily edited, idealized highlight reel that pulled him in. And then you get this line, wow, it's just so simple but so heavy. That weathered bag, it's not just carrying clothes, right? It's carrying all his hopes. It's the perfect symbol for that exact moment he decides to leave it all behind, all for a future built on those promises we were just looking at.
And this is where the story just takes a nosedive. It's that dramatic, heartbreaking turn. This is the exact moment where his dream slams head-on into a cold, hard, unforgiving reality.
You know, the whole story really just pivots on this one line. It's that single word, but. That's it. That one word completely flips the script. It's literally the sound of the dream shattering. Those lights that were supposed to be a beacon of hope, turns out they were a lie.
And just look at this contrast. I mean, it couldn't be more stark. On one side, you've got the fantasy, the brochure he was sold. And on the other, you have the grim reality he's living. A room with a view becomes a box with no window. A job with pride? Nope, it's just cruel work and endless hours. And that beautiful image of green rice and stream gets swapped out for the industrial nightmare of machines and sweat. It's just brutal. And if you had to boil down the feeling of the chorus into one single word, this is it. It's not just being sad. It's that specific, gut-wrenching pain you feel when you discover that the thing you believed in, the heaven he imagined, was never real. The whole reason for his journey just completely crumbles.
And these lines just capture that feeling perfectly, don't they? His life is now just this lonely box where day and night don't even matter anymore. And I want you to notice this. His hope doesn't just fade away. The song says it falls. That's an action. It's a sudden, devastating collapse of everything he was dreaming of.
Okay, but after hitting rock bottom, this is where the story gets really interesting. The struggle starts to shift. It's not about fighting the city anymore. The real battle moves inside. It becomes something deeply personal, deeply internal.
And this is it. This is the real turning point of the whole song. He stops trying to find his salvation out there in the city and starts looking for it inside himself. By literally closing his eyes, he shuts out all the noise and reconnects with his memories, with the feeling of home, with the identity that, he's had with him this whole time. And once he makes that inward turn, the whole vibe of the final chorus just transforms. It's not a sad song anymore. It becomes this anthem of resilience. And it all starts with this line, "A soul like his will learn to fly." Wow. I mean, that's such a powerful declaration of inner strength, right? It's a promise that his spirit is not going to be broken.
So what he's realizing here is that his true self, his identity, his name, it can't be trapped or defined by where he is or what he does for a living. He's way bigger than his circumstances.
And this line, come on, how powerful is this? It's saying that his inner spirit, his flame, is still burning bright. It's untouched, even in the middle of this soul-crushing factory. The city might break his body, but there's no way it's going to extinguish his soul.
And this, right here, is the key. This is the big realization. He finds his strength not by running away from the city, but by carrying his home inside of him. His real anchor isn't a place on a map, it's a memory, an identity. It's the beat of his own heart that no one and nothing can ever take from him.
So as the song wraps up, it leaves us with these beautiful, profound final lines, and it's really a total reevaluation of what he thought he wanted, and maybe what we should all think about valuing.
I mean, this is the ultimate takeaway, right? The story completely redefines what success even means. It's not about the golden streets he was chasing anymore. It's about the quiet, deep value of where you come from and your own personal story.
Yeah, that connection to his past isn't baggage he left behind anymore. Now it's the actual light that's guiding him. It's not some heavy memory. It's a sacred spark that's fueling him and keeping him going even when things are really, really dark.
So in the end, the song kind of leaves us all with this really big question. And it makes you think about your own life, doesn't it? In a world that's always screaming at us to move forward, to get the next big thing, where do you find your anchor? What's that sacred spark that you hold on to?